linen fabric.
Oh, nice. Because you don't sweat in them, they don't get
Yes,
hot.
yes.
Hello. Okay.
Hi there. Okay.
Hi, Rohit.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, it was good. Is it a general question or like,
I did get the question. Can you repeat? Okay.
it was uh it started on a mysterious note but ended on a peaceful note. That's like I know it's a lengthy lengthy sentence. Yeah.
Good evening, Rohit. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
It was probably Mobley for me. That means not bad.
For me, it was, yeah, for me, it was a great day. I'm sorry.
Hi, good evening. Mine?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. There was nothing great, but there was a case, false FIR, which was launched
Oh,
by one of my known friend, which we
okay.
handled and we cancelled the FIR and I got it settled. That was a major thing which.
Okay.
Ah,
So, Rohit, for me, it was a relaxing day as I'm feeling better than earlier. Yesterday I was not well, so today I'm feeling better. So, it's a relaxing day.
Achha.
Sorry.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. I think it's Garima ma'am's cold.
Yes,
I
sir.
got infected.
Teleported to Pune. from Bangalore to Pune.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you getting any sound from my end? Any sort of
No,
television,
sir.
any sound, any disturbing sound?
No,
No.
sir.
All right. All right. So people are still walking in, and meanwhile, those let's quickly have a very short round of introductions. Just tell us like who you are and what do you do and what city. That's it. Name, city, and profession. Very simple introduction. Let's go through a round of introductions, please.
Hi everyone, this is Gaurav. I am from Delhi and uh, yes, hello everyone. This is Gaurav. I am from Delhi and previously I was working with Amazon as a risk investigator and right now I am doing business.
Hi everyone, good evening. I am Momita Dash. Actually, I am from West Bengal, but right now I am in Bangalore. I am a preschool teacher, life coach for adolescent girls, uh, and voice artist and singer.
And you forgot dancer also. Hmm.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. I can't dance actually.
Hmm. All right. Thank you, Mamita ma'am. Anybody else would like to say hello to us real quick?
Hello.
Hmm.
Hi, I'm Madhavi. Yeah, I'm from Pune and I'm also a singer. I teach music and I do programs also,
Oh,
stage
wonderful.
shows.
Wow,
Wow.
wow.
Today we have a lot of talent in the house. Anybody else?
Hello everyone, my name is Garima. I'm from Bangalore, and recently I have completed my diploma in art therapy and looking forward to learn more in psychology.
Oh, wonderful. So we have
Thank you.
artists and we have therapists. Yes.
Good evening,
Uh,
everyone. I'm Sheila. I'm in Coimbatore right now. I'm a counseling psychologist. Looking forward to today's session, sir.
Wonderful. Welcome, Sheila ma'am. Yes, anyone else?
Hello, good evening all. Uh, okay. Yes, good evening all. I am Dr. Sujata Thul. Basically, I am a homeopath and recently completed my clinical psychology. And I don't have any talent like singing or dancing. I'm a good listener, but
I think
yeah.
that's a very, very big talent to be a listener, to have the patience.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm sure you have
Thank
the
you.
talent of healing.
Yeah, I can say that.
All right, great. Is
Thank
it,
you. Thank
Sujata ma'am, is it possible to just see you, just to say hi?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I have a small kid around me. That's why I'm keeping offline in this video off. Yeah,
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hi there.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Which city is that, Sujata ma'am?
I'm basically I'm from Pune and recently relocated at Dombivli, Mumbai.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
All right. Mumbai,
yeah,
Pune. Mumbai, Pune, Mumbai.
yeah.
All right. Who did not get a chance to speak? Would you want to say hi to us?
Rahul.
So my name is Rahul Bhosle. I have I have completed my education from Mumbai University. I'm currently working as an office auxiliary or an office aide under a real estate developer in Pune. So currently I'm residing in Pune.
All right, great. Welcome, Rahul.
Yeah, and one more thing. I I have an interest in chess.
Chess.
Yeah.
So you must be the most intelligent person here.
Yes.
Who knows?
We only play snakes and ladders. All game
No,
of life. We don't
I
even use
know
that game.
some kinds of tips of chess actually. I know chess little bit.
उतना मोमिता मैम हमें भी पता है वो कैमल कैसे जाता है वो पॉन हमें भी पता है उतना तो।
कैमल नहीं होता है सर, हॉर्स होता है।
नहीं होता है कैमल
No,
कैमल ही नहीं होता है चेस में
नहीं सर,
sir.
रैबिट नहीं
कैमल नहीं
होता है और स्क्विरल नहीं होती है बाकी कैमल भी होता है हॉर्स भी
वो
होता
तो
है
हॉर्स होता है, कैमल नहीं होता
होता
है।
है ना अच्छा कैमल नहीं होता है क्या मैं भूल ही गया मैं बचपन में चेस खेला था ना मुझे लगा कैमल होता है मुझे लगा
अरे
कैमल ऐसे वो
होता है।
सीधा जाता है ऐसे ऐसे
There is an elephant, horse, and
हाँ, एलिफेंट, हॉर्स, बोट।
हाँ लेकिन कैमल नहीं होता है वेरी गुड
If
तो
I
मुझे
may,
yes.
Yes,
ऑलराइट गाइस
basically
सो
camel. Okay, sorry.
गो अहेड
yes, please, Rahul.
Yeah, camel is basically the term for that piece is bishop.
Yes, bishop.
Yeah, the elephant is rook, and the horse is knight.
ah
Okay.
Yeah.
so nice all right ladies and gentlemen let's get started welcome everyone my name is Milind whoever is meeting me for the first time hi there all right so I'm a trainer I'm a coach I also do counseling and I'm also an artist and a bunch of other things apart from photography and voicing and writing and everything. But today we are here to get into a topic which is so close to the heart of so many people. In fact, every human being needs love, and I hope we realize that. And I'm not even saying we want love, I'm saying we need love. So let's take a look at love. Now, we have a great bunch of people today. Somebody who's an artist, so again, they understand love in a different way. Somebody who's a psychologist, and they look at love from the perspective of psychology. Engineers look at love from, मैंने लास्ट टाइम बिल दिया था, कितना कैलकुलेशन था, उसने उतना बिल नहीं दिया. So they have their own calculations of, how love should work. So we can keep accounts and we can also do some counseling for our special somebody. But honestly, we don't want to be anybody's therapist and then date them. No. That may not the most healthiest thing to do. So that is romantic love. But love is beyond romantic love. And today we are going to take a love and various shades and colors of love. Now, frankly speaking, can you people see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is this okay or do you want me to go full screen? Quick call.
It's okay, sir. For me, it's okay.
All right, guys. So I represent Next Level. TE is training events. And for those people who are here for the first time, we keep having training events, most of them free, some paid. We have probably 2 events a week and sometimes more than that. So we are back this week and we have events on psychology, creativity, leadership, management, self-development, communication, soft skills, so on and so forth. So everything that helps you become a better person in life and improve yourself. So, who'd like to talk about what is love? क्या है प्यार? Now, anybody can answer. There is no right and wrong answer, but we like to keep it interactive. So make sure that you participate and say whatever comes to your mind. According to you, what is love? Quick. Time illa. It's already almost
So,
9. Yeah, 8:45. Yeah.
so like what I believe is, might be wrong, but I believe it's a form of acceptance. Like it can be a group, it can be a person, it can be it can be anything, but it's some
All
form
right.
of acceptance.
Great. Thank you, Rahul. Anybody else? Dr.
Sacrifice. It is sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Great. मुझे ना ऐसे गाने याद आ रहे हैं. There's a beautiful song by Elton John called Sacrifice. And what is love के ऊपर मुझे What is love? You know,
Very
had a
true,
very
sir.
and then हिंदी में बात करें तो क्या यही प्यार है? हाँ, हाँ यही प्यार है.
Sir, love is a true emotion.
Love is a true emotion. बाकी सारे नकली हैं लेकिन लव ऐसा है जो ट्रू है. दुनिया
According to
जानना
me,
चाहती है.
according to me, sir, love is a energy with emotion. Um, that's it.
All right. Love is energy. Love is emotion. So many beautiful answers there. And to tell you honestly, love is a very interesting thing because love can be deep. How deep is your love? And love can be very wide. What do you mean deep and what do you mean wide? Anybody? How can love be deep and wide at the same time? Give me your perception quickly.
The understanding, yeah, the feeling of the love can be very deep, and wide means how many people or how many things we can include
All right.
in that
Very
love.
nice. Very nice.
Also, the depth of the love cannot be measured. How wide it is.
The depth of love cannot be measured.
And wide is that we cannot. It is boundaryless actually. So there is no boundary to love, and timeless is because we are so selfless in love that nothing actually counts it.
Nothing counts. All right. Okay, guys. So when we talk about love, we've seen movies, we've read books, we've also experienced love. So, frankly speaking, talking about love in 1 hour or whatever, 1 hour, 15 minutes is just not possible. You agree with that, right?
Yes, sir.
That we cannot really cover love, but we are going to look at very specific aspects of love so that we do carry some value at the end of the session. Okay. So, who'd like to read this nice, loud, and clear? So, this is one of the definitions.
So may I?
Yes, ma'am.
Love is a complex set of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs associated with strong feelings of affection, protectiveness, warmth, and respect.
So interesting words here. It's a complex set. There is emotions also, behavior also, beliefs also. Now, there could be attitudes also. Affection, protectiveness, warmth, as well as respect. So, respect is a very interesting thing. So, respect obviously means pair chuna, right? Pailagu mamaji, pailagu. Correct?
No,
No,
sir.
no,
No,
no, sir.
sir.
All right. Let's read another definition. Anybody else, please? Quick.
So, love is a complex, profound emotion with many interpretations, but generally, love is a strong feeling of deep affection, care, and attachment for another person, animal, or thing. It is expressed through various actions, including benevolence, sexual attraction, deep companionship, and passionate devotion, emphasizing either feelings of passionate affections or acts of selfless concern for the other's well being.
That's interesting, isn't it? Selfless
Yes.
concern
Yes, sir.
for the benefit of somebody else, for the well being of somebody else. So we start noticing that love seems to have many definitions. It's difficult to say only one thing. Now, for those who have studied transactional analysis, and especially the advanced one that we did, so we did talk about something called as frame of reference. Does anybody remember frame of reference?
Yes, sir.
So FOR or frame of reference, depending upon who you are and where you are and with whom you are in a relationship and what is your age and what is your experience from the past, you can have your own definition, your own understanding of love. So
Yes,
frame
sir.
of reference um, can affect, can influence the way you describe what love is according to you. All right.
Exactly, sir.
Hmm. So love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Now Aristotle says that. And then you know Hindi songs, right? दो
ए-
जिस्म आगे क्या?
ए-
दो
दो
जिस्म
जिस्म
और
एक जान, दो
दो
जिस्म
जिस्म
एक
एक
जान।
जान है हम कभी जुदा नहीं होंगे, कभी जुदा नहीं होंगे। तुम क्या मैं क्या एक ही चीज है। भले ही हमारे शरीर अलग है लेकिन हमारी आत्मा तो एक ही है ना? And all those mushy mushy dialogues from movies. But again, Aristotle. Who was Aristotle? Scientist, researcher, philosopher,
Philosopher.
psychologist.
Philosopher, sir.
Philosopher, sir.
All right. Okay. Now, around 1973, a gentleman, John Lee, psychologist, he proposed that love can be categorized into 6 different distinct styles, each with its own emotional tone, behavioral patterns, and relationship dynamics. Okay, how many? How many styles?
6 different
6.
styles.
6 styles.
6 distinct
Okay.
lines.
Not 4, not 25, 6. He came up with 6. So understanding these 6 styles helps us recognize how we and others experience love. Not just talk about love, but experience love. Okay. So here we go. There are some interesting names here. So the name, every love style, these 6 love styles have a name, then there is a description, and then there is an example. So I would appreciate one person read one name, one description, and one example, and the next person can read the next.
So may I?
Yes, ma'am.
Eros, passionate, physical, and romantic love, focuses on beauty and attraction, intense chemistry, idealization of partner.
So point to be noted, ladies and gentlemen. There's passion, the love is very physical, the love is romantic. I remember a time where I did not even understand the difference between romance and love. And I was fairly grown up. So getting clarity about words, getting clarity about concepts becomes very important. Now, this gentleman being a psychologist, clearly he has created these divisions and definitely they are absolutely distinct. So the word in terms of example behavior is intense chemistry. I hope everybody understands what is intense and what is chemistry. And also idealization of the partner. घोड़े पे आएगा मेरा राजकुमार और मुझे ले जाएगा यहाँ से दूर, कहीं बहुत दूर, है ना?
It's a knight in shining armor.
Sorry?
Knight in
Yeah,
shining armor.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is idealization. Point to be noted here. All right. The next one, please. Who'd like to read? All right. Or Momita ma'am is gonna read?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Momita ma'am, your voice is so sweet. And I know Bengal is known for a lot of sweets. So just let me tell you, वो ludus है, laddus नहीं है.
Okay, sir. Ludus, playful, flirtatious,
Flirtatious.
love, often non-committal and focused on fun. Example behavior, flirting, teasing multiple casual partners.
So point to be noted here. Have you seen anybody who's playful, flirtatious, not really committed, and focusing on a lot of fun all the time? Know of somebody like that? Anybody
Yes,
seen?
sir.
The
Have you seen
रोहित,
Casanova.
yes, 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 मत बोलो, हमको मालूम है वो कौन है.
कौन है सर?
रोहित खुद. वो तो कॉलेज में है ना, तो ऐसे ही उसका नेचर है.
अच्छा.
Playful, सबके साथ दोस्ती, casual partners वगैरह वगैरह. You know, these generations. So guys, what is interesting is this ludus, this particular kind of love style, whatever the age might be, but seems to be like a teenage age. But again, this
Yes.
person can be older than teenage, but that is their style. This is how they look at love. Flirtatious, there is not much of a commitment. And even if we talk an example of a male, for example, if a male has that love style, and if the woman says, "Hey, when are you gonna marry me?" and he's like not really committed because there is more fish,
In the sea.
Yes.
there is no rush. And in Bollywood also or Hollywood also, you'll find such people, right? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right. Who'd like to read the next one? Guys, don't waste time. Quick.
George, may I?
Hmm.
Uh, Love rooted in friendship and deep connection grows slowly over time. For example, long-term companionship or shared values.
So here, this seems like, I don't know, it sounds like an arranged marriage. Dheere dheere bilkul aaram se, let me know you, let me understand you. The connection is growing very gradually, and there is
Yes.
long-term companionship. There is no rush. All right. And the values are shared. What are values, for example? Thank you. Great answers. There's everybody. Fantastic
So
answers.
can we say similar principles for living?
All right. Anybody have
Basically,
values?
basically values, from my perspective, I can say values are something that are being taught by our parents, the peers that are like elder than us from that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let them be values taught or you got your own. Nevertheless, but in this relationship, values become important. In the earlier relationship in Ludus, fun is important. And in Ero. So there, chemistry is important. Isn't it interesting?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. Who would like to read the next quick?
Pragma, practical and logical love based on compatibility and long-term goals. Example behavior, choosing partners based on career, lifestyle.
Look at that now. I will decide whom I will fall in love with. I
Some
won't just
kind
fall
of
in love with anybody. I will decide I'm going to fall in love with this person. I will see their career. I don't know if you watch this movie. It's a Marathi movie called Mumbai Pune Mumbai. And there's a dialogue in that movie. The girl asks the guy, "What do you do?" And something like that, it comes up. And he says, "I'm a poet. I write lovely poetry." He sings a song and everything. And then she says, after, she says, "Wow, what a beautiful poetry, what a beautiful song." And then she asks him, "So what do you do for bread and butter?" And he's like, "Don't you see her? Like, I sing so beautifully. Yeah, that's all okay. But what do you do for bread and butter?" That's a very, very good question coming from the girl, right? Or the boy?
yes.
From the girl. So the girl is very particular. What does this guy do for a living? How much money does he make? What is
Is it
what is his career? What is his lifestyle? Yes, somebody saying something?
yes? Is it seems like a professional commitment in a relationship or something? Like
Can you rephrase that, please, my friend?
uh, is it seems like a professional commitment in a relationship?
आप तो
Uh,
रिपीट कर रहे हो, मैंने आपको बोला रिफ्रेज कीजिए. रिफ्रेज
yes.
का मतलब है वर्ड्स चेंज करने होते हैं.
So the both person are in a same profession. They try to set some relationship with each other to fulfill their common goals or common
Maybe,
values.
maybe not.
States.
Maybe not. Sometimes you notice that Mr. Doctor and Mrs. Doctor. Has anybody seen those boards? Both are doctors. All right. Sometimes that happens. Now,
Yes.
now that could be a coincidence. Sometimes they could be, they could be different professions, but basically, in this love style, the emphasis on practicality rather than, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I love you. I just can't think of anybody else." This is not that love style. This is more of a practical love style. If I live with you, if I give my life, if I sacrifice everything in life, and if I want to be with you, What are we going to do together? Do we have stability? Do we have long-term goals? So, guys, do you think this is an important aspect in life?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To think about whom am I falling in love with, whom do I want to marry, and whom do I want to spend the rest of my life, depending upon who they are, what they do?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, compatibility.
compatibility.
All right.
Yes.
So here, compatibility, if you notice now, pragma is compatibility, and the earlier one was values. So there's a difference between compatibility and values. And if Garima ma'am is listening to me, the first one is chemistry. So there is chemistry also, values also, and then there is compatibility also. Very interesting things, aren't they? All right. So I remember in college, people used to say, "Oh, that girl, don't talk to her." I said, "Why?" "Oh, because will always, she'll always be interested in a guy from her own community. So she won't even look at you. She won't even talk to you. No matter, even if you become friends, your romance or your love or your marriage will never happen because she will only marry in her own community. She's very sure of that. So again, be it community, be it career, be it compatibility, be it commonalities, that is what is being focused here when it comes to the pragma style. All right, next one, please.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Obsessive and possessive love driven by insecurity and emotional highs and lows.
So guys, look at the words here. Obsessive. What does obsessive mean?
दुसरं
Kind-hearted,
काय
right?
सुचत नाही.
दुसरं काय बी सुचत नाही हाय.
हा.
तू म्हणजे तूच हाय, दुसरं काय बी नाही. So,
Yes.
obsessive. There's an obsession. Obsession matlab दीवानापन, पागलपन. Okay. Driven by insecurity. Are these people secure? Is this love secure?
No, sir.
There is emotional highs and lows. There is drama. There's fights. There is emotions. Major action है इसमें. ये ऐसा smooth flowing नहीं है. Jealousy भी है. Why did you talk to that person? Where were you for so long? Whom were you with? Bagara, 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 that can happen. There is emotional dependency and there is a constant sense of drama. What is drama is good, right? Because Shakespeare, dramatics, that's a good thing, right? It is art. Yeah?
No, sir.
Drama's
All
toxic, sir.
Yeah, back of the neck.
All right, guys. So that is mania. And agape. Let's talk about agape. Who's reading this? Quick.
Okay, sir, I'm reading. Selfless, unconditional love focused on giving without expecting return. Example behavior, altruism, sacrifice, spiritual devotion.
All right, guys. So here, there's a lot of selflessness. There's a lot of the focus is on giving. All right. Do any of these styles make any sense to you? Have you seen such people in real life or movies or in novels or poetry?
Yes.
Seen
Yes,
such
Yes,
sir.
love
sir.
styles?
Yes. नक्कीच.
So sometimes
Huh?
one person can go through many different types of love in different phases of their life.
Yes,
Interesting.
exactly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when it is time for जब महफिल जमती है एंड तब हम साथ में बैठे हैं चलो कुछ गीत गाए थोड़ा एंजॉय करें फ्राइडे नाइट या सैटरडे नाइट तो there maybe a certain person from this you might find that person very attractive. When if it's Sunday and somebody is feeding the dogs or feeding the poor or helping other people, maybe that person can be very attractive for somebody on a certain day and a point in time. Now, this is a love style. We are not talking about a person. But the reason I'm talking about a person is because the love style does emanate from a person anyways. All right, guys, let's move ahead.
So, what is the meaning of altruism?
Yes, anybody quickly, can you help her in very simple words? Putting themselves first before them. क्या sentence? मतलब amazing.
Putting the other person before.
All right. Any other way of talking about altruism? Guys, experts.
Selflessly giving to others at the cost of oneself also.
All right. So, in simple words, Garima ma'am, I hope you're getting the picture. Somebody whose focus is to help others without expecting anything in return. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now there's a psychological viewpoint. Many people, or most, express a blend of styles rather than just one single style. Point to be noted. Styles can evolve over time and shift depending on the relationship. Misalignment in love styles can lead to conflict or confusion in relationship. अगर सच्चा प्यार है तो कैसी मिसअलाइनमेंट, कैसा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, क्या कंफ्यूजन? सब बकवास, सब झूठ है, क्योंकि ओनली लव विंस. करेक्ट गाइस? अरे कोई जोश ही नहीं है किसी में.
That's only happen in movies.
So point to be noted, misalignment. Biological basis of love. So the key chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, and
And
serotonin.
serotonin.
Okay, now as we study psychology, as we study human behavior, and as we are aware of ourselves also, for us, these three are important, and endorphins are also important, but endorphins is not included here. Dopamine associated with pleasure, reward, and motivation. So, why do you need a reward in love, and what is motivation got to do with love? Pleasure, maybe I understand. Anybody quickly?
So when we give compliments, we also expect compliments. It's like giving and receiving positive strokes, which is important for relationship.
All right. Anybody else? What does the word rewards or motivation mean to you? क्या boring unromantic लोग लेके आए इधर. We know we should really not do this love वाला thing. Let's do botany today. So in botany there is photosynthesis. I think that will be more interesting for you, or maybe then you'll speak. What guys? What is reward and motivation got to do with love? What is the connection? These neurotransmitters, how do they come into the picture? Dopamine and everything. What has motivation got to do with love?
I believe that, I mean, sorry, was I cutting someone?
No, no.
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
So I believe reward and motivation is necessary for the sustenance of the love process itself. Like from a future perspective, from a long future perspective, the reward and motivation is necessary to sustain it.
And how do you see it? How do you
As
get to
in,
see it? How do you get to see it?
I mean, like, let's say, for example, somebody cooks someone for someone, so they wash the dishes.
Okay, so somebody cooks someone for someone. Are these cannibals that they're
I mean,
cooking someone for the pleasure of somebody else? That's not legal, okay?
I
Hmm.
mean, somebody cooks something for someone, so the person for whom let's say a person A cooks
Hmm.
something for person B. So that person B washes the dishes for person A. So that can be said as a reward and motivation. They're helping each other in their own ways, in their own qualities.
All right, all right. So I'll give you a very simple, thank you for sharing. I'll give you a very simple example. Today I'm going to meet that special person. I'll be wearing the best clothes that I have. Is that good motivation?
Yes, yes, sir.
And when the person meets me, they say, "Wow, nice clothes there. That you really good look good today." Is that a reward?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
Getting
yes,
that
sir.
compliment?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, be it in the beginning of a relationship or wherever that might be, but reward and motivation will be a part of biological love. Oxytocin, love hormone, promotes social bonding, trust, and feelings of love and connection. You all know this. And serotonin, mood regulator. So, what is, apart from serotonin, what works with serotonin to keep a balance? Maybe the circadian rhythm or something. What works with serotonin? Okay. And what complements serotonin? और आपकी भाषा में सेरोटोनिन का ऑपोजिट क्या है जो आपके बॉडी में है?
Cortisol.
Cortisol. Okay. All right, guys. Can it also be melatonin as well? Okay. So guys, let's go ahead. Then there is when you talk about love, how can we forget attachment theory? अगर attachment theory की बात नहीं करेंगे तो love कैसे complete होगा?
True, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Bowlby and Ainsworth, they developed these four styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. And we've studied this, in good detail the last time, whoever was present here. So I hope you remember something about secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. And these attachments are formed in early childhood. And even if these attachments are formed in childhood, they will affect and they will influence your entire adult relationships, even romantic ones or otherwise also. Would anyone want to quickly talk about anything here? One single point, just to save time?
So if a child has received enough care and um, uh, that is unconditional positive regard, lot of affirmations, then the child feels secure in relationship. He will not be possessive about his partners. He will be very reasonable and understanding. He won't be
All
too
right.
demanding.
All right, great. Thank you. Anybody else? Yeah, so the last time I shared an experience, I met this beautiful woman, and she was talking about um, relationships over coffee. And she told me, "Ha, so maybe I'll get married. I'll look for somebody, my person, and he'll do his thing. I'll do my thing. In the night, we'll come together. And again, he has his own life. I have my own life." So, which attachment style do you think that might be here?
Avoidant.
Okay, why do you think it's avoidant?
It's
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
disorganized.
yes.
This is disorganized, I think, not
How do you know?
avoidant.
How do you know? So,
Be
frankly,
because in avoidant, when one person want to get attached or get close, the another person just try to get more far
all
far
right. What if
away.
both are avoidant?
If they are both are avoidant, there is no meaning of love or relationship.
क्या बात करते हो? कैसी बातें करते हो?
No, sir, I think avoidant is when somebody wants affection but is scared that they will not be accepted, and for that fear, they stay away from the person.
See,
Yes,
that is the deeper understanding. But on the
Mm,
surface, there basically will be lack of intimacy. There will be lack of
lack of intimacy
communication. There will
in
be
one
distancing.
sentence,
Yeah,
right?
they will be distancing. They will maintain their own personal private life. And I'm not saying good or bad, but this lady most probably seems avoidant because she's very clear that we'll be living in the same house, but I want to do my own thing. Basically, I want my freedom. That is very clear. Nobody comes in my way, and nobody is going to hurt me, and nobody is going to influence me. All right, guys. So, attachment theory is a beautiful, beautiful topic. And anybody who's a counselor, who's a therapist, or art therapist, or any sort of a people person who helps people, I'm sure they should really understand attachment styles in detail. Maybe someday in the future, we could have a detailed session on this particular topic. Then there is the triangular theory of love. Now, that came about in 86. So, here, psychologist Robert Sternberg, he came up with the proposition that love is composed of three components. So let's take a look at his model. So his model has intimacy, passion, and commitment. Now, if you remember TA, the goals of TA are awareness, spontaneity, and
Autonomy.
intimacy.
Autonomy.
Okay, so intimacy is a big part in any close relationship. So this gentleman talks about these three components. So in intimacy, it is emotional closeness, bonding and connectedness, sharing thoughts, feelings, and being supportive. Passion would be physical attraction, sexual desire, emotional intensity, the spark that fuels romance. And then there is commitment. Now, that's a very beautiful thing, commitment. Decision to maintain love over time, loyalty, stability, long-term dedication. Are you aware, guys, that in some species, um, be it birds or animals, they find only one partner and they live with them for the rest of their life? Are you aware of any species like that?
Penguins. 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 Penguins.
All right.
Penguins.
So swans as well.
Yes,
They have only
even
one partner. Now, if you talk about one partner, which component are we focusing about here now in this table?
Commitment.
Commitment.
yes,
Okay. So point to be noted, guys, this is a very, very delicate balance. And according to the psychologist, all the three seem to play a very important part. So let's take a look. Love types based on combinations. Now we're taking a look at some combinations. Who'd like to read this nice, loud and clear? We'll read one of every point one by one real quick.
Okay, sir. I'll read.
Mm-hmm.
Type of love, liking, components present, intimacy only, description, close friendship without passion or commitment.
So interesting thing here. So there is intimacy, but there's not much of passion, neither is there any commitment. All right. And that's where the word like comes in. I like you. That's about it. I hope everybody in college or growing up years heard the word like and like. Bus like, itna hi, aage kuch nahi. Nahi, aage kuch nahi, bus like. The story
Yes,
ended
sir.
there. All right. Let's read the next one, please.
Infatuation,
Mhm.
passion only, intense attraction without emotional depth.
So there's a beautiful song by Rod Stewart. It's like Infatuation around the 90s, I believe. Infatuation. So here there's lots of passion, and maybe when people say, "Oh God, I went to the party and love at first sight," that was liking, right?
No, sir, infatuation.
See, मुझे कभी कभी ना समझते ही नहीं है. तो that yes, infatuation, intense attraction और emotionality उसमें कुछ खास है नहीं. Point to be noted. So what is that? Rose Day and lots of such days. There's a lot of infatuation going on, but not necessarily will it lead to anything meaningful or long term. All right, next one.
Empty love, commitment only, staying together without intimacy or passion.
Well, what can I say about this one? It does happen. In some cases, it does happen that there is neither any intimacy, there is no closeness, nor is there any passion there, but people live together. And that here in this combination is called empty love. Is it possible? Do you think some people might be like this? Yes,
Yes,
no?
sir.
yes,
Mm.
sir.
Now, please keep this clear in your head. We are not talking about right and wrong. We are only looking at various categories and types. That's all it is. We are not talking right and wrong, abnormalities, anomalies. That is not for today. And we are not even being judgmental. We are just being aware what are the shades available. Are you with me here?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. The next one is romantic love. There is intimacy plus passion. There is deep emotional and a deep physical connection. So the movies that we watch, most probably romantic love. Companionate love, intimacy plus commitment. Now, this is long-term friendship. Point to be noted. It is long-term, but it's more of a
Friendship best.
friendship. All right. Who'd like to read the next two quick?
Fatuous love.
Hmm.
Passion plus commitment. Quick commitment without emotional closeness or lack of emotional intimacy.
Do you think this love is possible?
Yeah,
There is passion,
sometimes sudden marriage or like that.
not sudden marriage. There is passion, there is spark, there is chemistry, and there is commitment also that they will be together for a long time. But there is not much of sharing. Is it possible?
Mhm.
Not much of
Yes.
emotional sharing.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next one.
Consummate love, intimacy plus passion plus commitment. Description, the ideal form of love, balanced and enduring.
So the word ideal has been used here. So obviously this relationship might last much longer because there is understanding, there is intimacy, there is passion also, and there is a long-term commitment also. So relationships evolve. Couples may start with infatuation and later on get into romantic love and later on into companionate or consummate. So imbalances, that is passion without intimacy, can lead to instability or dissatisfaction. I hope everybody understand this. I don't need to explain, I believe. All right, guys. So love is a story we tell with three voices: the heart, the body, and the promise. So how can we forget platonic love? Anybody, where does platonic love come from?
Uh, Freud, coming from Freud, said
No.
that about
तो
platonic.
फिर वो तो फ्रॉइडिक लव होगा ना बेचारे का.
Plato.
And who was Plato?
Psychologist.
Aristotle's disciple.
But what kind of a person? Who is he?
Philosopher.
A doctor, engineer?
Yeah, philosopher.
Philosopher.
All right. Okay, guys. So clearly, what is important here is platonic love is what we want to discuss here, deep affection. Okay. Now, this deep affection may not have romance going on there. It means a man and a woman, they are together, but they are just friends, nothing more than that.
Yes.
So this word, platonic love, has been used for a great number of years. All right. So romantic and platonic both are important. And platonic will help you go on for a longer duration of time. All right, guys. So MRI studies showed increased activity in the caudate nucleus and ventral tegmental area. Now, these areas are key components of the reward system. So obviously, we already know that love feels like reward, love feels like motivation and decision making and drive and all those things. So obviously, love is neurologically similar to craving and reward. Anybody experience this phenomena? No, right? ऐसा तो कुछ भी लिखा नहीं यहाँ पे, तो ऐसा तो हो सकता. All right. Now, this may be a romantic love. This may be love from an uncle or aunt or brother or a sister or anybody for that matter. But the question is, can you crave it? माँ तुम्हारे हाथ का खाना मैंने कितने दिनों बाद खाया. Is he really talking about that food all the time? हिंदी फिल्म का हीरो क्या वो सिर्फ फूड की बात कर रहा है?
नहीं नहीं.
या
No,
फिर हीरो कभी कभी बोलता है पुरानी मूवीज में, धर्मेंद्र, अमिताभ बच्चन, जितेंद्र, ओल्ड मूवीज लाइक, माँ तुम्हें कैसे पता मुझे गाजर का हलवा पसंद है? एक ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग डायलॉग. एंड आई यूज्ड टू वंडर लाइक व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ डायलॉग. इट्स मॉम, शी नोज व्हाट ही लाइक्स. तुम्हें कैसे पता? All right, guys. So we come to another beautiful concept called as love languages. Now, this concept is extremely deep and is super powerful. So who'd like to read this? Anybody who did not get a chance to read would like to read?
Myself.
Mm-hmm.
Concept developed by Dr. Gary Chapman, the theory of love languages explains how individuals express and interpret love differently. Understanding your own and your partner's love language can dramatically improve communication, emotional connection, and relationship satisfaction.
All right, thank you so much. So, guys, point to be noted here is every person understand love differently and the way they express love is different. So, the name of today's program has been Exploring Love and Expressing Love. So, expression is super important. So, here are the 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So, what does all this really mean? What do you mean, love languages? Why do they even call it a language? Any idea why they call it a language?
Because it's a way of
It's
communicating the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
the expression, how to express their love.
So, guys, a language is an entire set of syntax and semantics and rules and structure and meaning and beauty. So, every language out of the five has a complete set of so many things involved, which is not written here. So, point to be noted that this is a ball of 360 degrees. This is not a piece of paper that is just one word or a few words. So, let us see if we get some clarity here. People tend to favor one or two languages more strongly. Obviously, misalignment leads to misunderstandings and feelings of neglect. Is it possible that one partner or both the partners feel neglected by the other person? ऐसा तो नहीं होता है ना real life में?
Yes, it can happen.
होता है क्या?
It
It happens,
happens,
sir.
sir. Yeah.
So if the love language is different, then partners can feel neglected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir,
All
it
right.
happens.
So, learning your partner's love language fosters empathy, intimacy, and emotional safety. A good word used there, emotional safety. In other words, you can be vulnerable, but you can still feel safe. So, how to discover your own love language? Reflect on what makes you feel loved. You can go to childhood and reflect. You can go to your youth and reflect. Okay, what made you feel very, very loved? Notice what you complain about or request the most often. तुम आजकल मुझसे ना बातें ही नहीं करते. Is that your common complaint? Because if
Yeah.
that is a common complaint, then that could be your love language कि बात नहीं करते. किसी किसी के बारे कोई कोई ऐसे बोलते रहता है किसी को, हम कितने दिन पिकनिक नहीं गए, तुम मुझे कहीं ले ही नहीं जाते, तुम मेरे लिए कुछ ले ही नहीं आते, पहले कैसे लाते थे, वगैरह वगैरह. That is another genre, that's another set altogether. So, neuroscience, acts of love aligned with one's preferred language can trigger oxytocin release, reinforcing bonding and trust. So, point to be noted is if both the partners speak the same language, which is preferred, then things are very easy because there's plenty of oxytocin. Physical touch and words of affirmation are especially linked to dopaminergic reward pathways. So, obviously, they are interlinked. So, let's quickly talk about what are these five languages. Who would like to read this? Rohit, would you like to? So, do you want any explanation, anybody?
No, sir.
All right. Let's read the next one. Who would like to read the next one real quick?
Act of service. Doing helpful things to show care and support. Cooking a meal, running errands, fixing things.
हाँ, तो ऑब्वियसली कुकिंग मील वगैरह लेडीज के लिए, जेंट्स तो कुक नहीं करते और करना भी नहीं चाहिए, राइट?
They should
Guys,
actually.
वो तो लेडीज का
They,
काम है. पता नहीं यहाँ ऐसे उधर लिखा नहीं उन्होंने, लेडीज लिखना चाहिए, लेडीज. ऑलराइट, ऐसी बातें करोगे ना तो हो गया कल्याण. Alright, so I'm just joking anyways.
Some kinds
So,
of act of service, other kinds of act of service also there.
give us an
Uh,
example. What are other kinds of?
like
Mhm.
shopping. If husband carry the bag or
Yes,
just want to carry the bag
correct,
or want to carry the child,
correct,
if like that.
correct. So these are all acts of service.
So also
Now,
giving Sunday off to the wife, maybe
absolutely.
cooking for the wife, or maybe bringing a meal from outside.
Wonderful.
Right.
Or
So
maybe even
guys,
taking the children out alone.
this is the historic slide where people start getting awake. अब तक थोड़ी नींद आ रही थी. अब दिल के तार थोड़े थोड़े छिड़ना शुरू हो गए हाँ So guys, please understand this, although we are joking here, but this is a very important slide for men, for women, for grown-up people, for young people, for older people, for middle-aged people, for everybody. This is a very, very important slide because we all have wiring. We understand love only in a certain way more than other ways. Are you clear here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So should I
Yes.
quickly explain the concept of love languages before we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Very
sir.
simple words. What all this means is that every person feels loved if the other person communicates or behaves in a certain way more. For example, I might be a person who, now this is a fact about me. When I receive certificates, when I receive awards, when I receive any cups or anything that I've received so far, my name is written somewhere. I mean, I really don't feel much. I don't feel anything. On the contrary, if somebody says and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you, come, you really did a nice job. I really appreciate you working in our company." I find that more precious than receiving what? Okay. So look at here. And that person, whoever is telling me all this, they should spend time with me. So I'm just sharing about myself. So for me, somebody who can spend time with me, quality time, that in my book is more precious than somebody bringing me, let's say, iPhone 17. See what I got you, iPhone 17. I'm like, okay, good for you. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I'll give it to somebody, but tu ruk na jara, baithna. Do baatein to kar pyar bhari. Things like that. Let's go and have a coffee or let's have ice cream. So guys, the reason I'm sharing this is that every person understand loves in a different way. If we understand our own preferred or favorite way, how we accept love, understand love, and receive love, and then if we understand our partner or any other person, it could be a mother, father, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, children, whoever. If you understand their way, how do they understand love? And if you understand how do I understand love, then communication becomes rather smooth. If that doesn't align, then there could be a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication. Should I give a simple example?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's say the wife comes home very tired and she says, "Oh God, I had such a long day. My head is paining." And the husband says, "Wait." And then he goes there to the kitchen drawer, cabinet open. "Here, take this iodist. Iodist malo or kaam pe chalo. Good for you. Take care." And then he starts watching TV. And she's like, "Ye kya hai?" "What do you mean, ye kya hai? Tere liye main utha yahan se. I went all the way." And we respect that, right, guys? The husband went all the way, opened that cabinet, got iodex for her. That's love, right?
Applying it
Hey,
on
I
the
mean,
forehead is love, sir.
No, no, no,
from
no, no.
from his perspective, he got her something. I gave you something material. Maybe he
Empathy is
brings the money.
missing,
ऐसा
sir.
कर, ये पैसा ले, ये 10,000 ले, कल डॉक्टर के पास जा. इतना सारा पैसा दिया ना तेरे को, कितना प्यार है मुझको. सादा डॉक्टर नहीं, स्पेशल डॉक्टर, एक्सपेंसिव डॉक्टर के पास जा. See, so much of love he's showing her. But
Empathy and
Some ladies actually wants like to receiving gifts. That is their love language. Some ladies, their love language is quality time. They don't want so much gifts, so many gifts. So different love languages are
correct,
there.
absolutely. Men also, women also.
Hmm.
And I know the examples that I'm giving are very lame and silly, but the reason I'm giving such stark examples is so that you can easily understand. All right, that's why I'm giving you such loud examples. All right, so receiving gifts is one way. Giving thoughtful items that you show you were thinking of the other person. Chota sa teddy bear, flowers. I remember somebody would be very happy, and she was at least 38 or 40. 38 must be. And receiving flowers, she'd be so excited, like a little girl, like a teenager, she used to be excited. And I'm like, this is so interesting. So, meaningful souvenirs. So, point to be noted here, thoughtful and meaningful are the words. So, not just receiving money or gift, but thoughtful gift. Some people appreciate that. Then the next one is
yes,
quality time. Give undivided attention. What does undivided attention mean?
Like not busy in
Giving your precious time to that person, and
So
when you
keeping
are with that person, you attentively listen that person, care for that person, and give your empathy and intimacy.
कुछ
yeah.
ज्यादा
so
कुछ ज्यादा
as
ही बोल
simple
रहे
as
हो यार.
not using the phone while talking to the person.
Not using the phone, not using the social
Not
media or any electronic
क्या बात है
media.
गौरव भैया. बहुत सारे बातें तो बोल दी लेकिन किसी और ने तो बस एक ही सेंटेंस में चौका ही मार दिया. Right, guys? So, getting to
Right.
the heart of the matter becomes so important. It is not a number of words, but what you communicate in even less number of words, which is to the point that has a lot of value. So, quality time, we all understand. Children need quality time from their parents. Spouses need quality time, yes, from their partner. So, here, deep conversations, date nights, and hobbies that you share with each other, they can be very beautiful for some people. For some people, it is physical touch, गिविंग हग्स, किसिंग, कडलिंग, होल्डिंग हैंड्स. नहीं अभी तो शादी हो गई ना, अभी क्या हाथ पकड़ना है. नहीं नहीं, मुझे अभी भी अच्छा लगता है. व्हेन वी वॉक ऑन द स्ट्रीट जस्ट होल्ड माय हैंड. All right. So some people enjoy that. So we have to understand two things. What is my love language and what is the other person's love language? It could be a partner or it could be any other person. Any questions here, guys?
Sir, can I?
Mm-hmm.
If at all, uh, if a A-type personality have the word of affirmation, if I'm trying to correlate both the things, means I have a person. So how do I communicate with them?
All
Type
right.
A with a word of affirmation, wherein he would be expecting dominance, competition, and all the stuff. And here the word of that would be illogical for him.
Why would it be illogical?
He don't understand the logics, right? He wants to get challenged and have a competitive spirit. That's his way of understanding things. When if I want to show some affection to him, so how do I show?
Show surrender. Show that you won, I lost. आप जीत गए, मैं हार गया. ऐसा करके देखो.
Hmm.
क्योंकि उनको तो जीतना है ना, उनको जीतने से मतलब है.
हाँ जी.
और आप बोल दो उनको, तुम्हारे प्यार में मेरी हार में ही मेरी जीत है. तुमसे जीत के मुझे क्या ही मिलेगा. All right, so guys, what Shashikant is asking is a deeper question, because those who are new here, in one of the sessions we had covered something called as personality types, A, B, C, D, and X and all that. So in personality types, we have looked at how people behave, what is their motivation, and he's connecting that concept over here, and he's saying if a person is a combination of both of them, then how do we behave with them? How do we make sure that they feel loved and appreciated? So, those people who have studied transactional analysis, I am going to use the word here appreciation, and I'm also going to use the word strokes here
Yes, sir.
apart from love,
Yes.
because multiple strokes will show that there is a lot of love, and with stroke, there should be intimacy that will also show love. So, if you really do a deeper study of this simple table, and if you really think about people in your life, or think about movie characters, or think about novel characters, you will start noticing that some people really, really appreciate love in a certain way. And your style could be different, their style could be different, but if you can, in some way, communicate to them, hey, this is how I feel appreciated, and if you understand this is how they are appreciated, they feel appreciated, then you can have a solid relationship, which the joy, the happiness, the intimacy can be alive for a longer duration of time.
So like
All right.
in partners, if one is an introvert and an extrovert, and if they don't express love in the way the other person understands, then the relationship doesn't work.
Well, even if it is both people are extrovert or both introvert or introvert extrovert combination, if they feel valued, if they feel appreciated, if they feel they matter, that is the key. You know, in some couples, the question will be, why are we even together? मैं एक मिनट रुक जरा हम साथ में क्यों रहते हैं, by the way? ये सवाल आ सकता है. And then sometimes when this question comes up, some people don't have an answer. I don't know why we live together. All right. So if you do marriage counseling, if you are into therapy, you'll start knowing that a lot of people get these questions. "Ki, why am I doing this? Who are you again? Who are you to tell me what to do, what not to do? Wait a minute. Why am I in this relationship again?" So a lot of people are not sorted in terms of ground realities, clarity. For some people, the priorities in life keep changing. Earlier, they were scared, so they wanted support from somebody. But now they are confident. Now they don't need that person anymore. Now suddenly the dynamics has changed. So the definition of love can also change. So in these situations, we as a helping person, even if it's a counselor or a friend, if we start understanding, wait a minute, slow down, and then understand their personality, understand their love language, and figure out that, wait a minute, you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel valued, you don't feel freedom, you don't feel you matter in this relationship. That's why you feel कि मैं यहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ. So we all need to feel valued. We all need to feel we belong. This is home. That person wants me here, or my parents want me here, or my children want me to be with them. We all yearn for that feeling, and that is stroke hunger. Coming back to TA, we all have that hunger. All right, guys. So if you connect personalities, stroke hunger, and love languages, you'll have a better chance of um, understanding what's going on. And especially if it is somebody else, it's easier for you. If it is happening with you and you are getting confused, it's more difficult. Then a friend can help, a therapist can help. These concepts are important, but sometimes we are blinded by so many things happening which are very close to us. We have to step back and wait a minute, let me understand what's going on. Let me have some me time. So, long story short, no matter what the personality type, no matter male or female, no matter young or old, as long as we feel valued, appreciated, that we matter, that somebody wants me to be here, and I'm going to use a very strong word, and that is need. Somebody needs me. My country needs me. If you feel somebody needs me, then it's a very fulfilling feeling. And if the person shows it in the right way, that I want you, your presence, I respect your being here with us, I'm going to create a space for you, then we can also create some sort of a space that they can appreciate. Let me give you a very simple example. Mm, be friends or be it spouses, if they figure out a way to watch a sad movie together because maybe one of the partners enjoys watching tearjerker movies and then enjoy and finds a way to, let's say, watch sports together. Now both the partners are able to do both the things. That is not their most favorite, but they're okay with it. Even if they can have some arrangement like that, then they can still enjoy the togetherness, even if that is not their most preferred way of spending their time or structuring their time. But what we are showing in that case is that I respect you, I appreciate you, I want to be with you. And apart from watching TV or apart from going for a match, maybe as a combination, we'll have to use some other things. Maybe words or action or gifts or time or physical touch or intimacy. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So, say that, sorry.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am. Psychological understanding. So people tend to favor one or two languages mostly. Misalignment in love languages can lead to misunderstanding, feelings of neglect. Agar feeling of neglect or misunderstanding happens for a couple of years or more than that, what will happen between them?
The relationship gets strained, sir.
Very sad. So learning your partner's love language will bring in empathy, intimacy, and emotional safety. Love is not just about how you feel, it's about how you make the other person feel. लेकिन मूवीज में तो दिखा है कि प्यार किया नहीं जाता वो तो
हो जाता है
दिल दिया नहीं जाता है वो तो सब हो जाता है ऑटोमेटिक, कुछ सोचने का नहीं, अपने आप ही, क्योंकि कभी ना कभी कुछ कुछ
होता है।
सिंपल है, लाइफ बड़ा सिंपल है, कोई टेंशन नहीं। ये क्या खामखा, व्हाट आर वी रीडिंग ऑल दिस फॉर? ऑलराइट, सो let's do a simple activity. Are you guys interested in a short activity?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
All right. So first, let me tell you what the activity is. We'll go to a breakout room. You'll have a partner with you, and these are the questions or things you can discuss. Basically, you can ask your partner, or your partner can tell you. Partner meaning whoever is present today. We'll just have random people, and what is their love language, and if they can give even one example. They can also talk about when was the first time they realized it, and in their life, what is the other person's love language? In other words, maybe a father, mother, child, spouse, जो भी रहेगा. What is their love language? Have you figured it out? And the fourth one would be, what steps do you think you may be able to take to adapt to the other person's? It could be a friend also. It could be your, some very simple relationship also. It doesn't have to be spouse all the time. What steps will you take to adapt and express your affection or your positive regard? Forget love also, but express positivity, express respect, express gratitude. What steps will you take to express that? Because finally, be it love or patience or understanding, they can also be a very mild form of love, so they can be a part of love. So, guys, should we do this simple activity? Would you like to do this? If you
Yes,
wouldn't
sir.
like to do it, we'll do it here. If you'd like to go to the breakout room, that would be nice because you'll really speak. என்னாச்சு என்ன சொல்றான்? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have 14 participants. So we can have 7 rooms maybe. Where is that breakout room thingy gone? I usually use WebEx at work. Invite, chat, host tools. Rohit, do you remember how to create a breakout room? Breakout room. Found it. Found it. It's under. It's under more. All right, guys. When you go to the breakout room, stick to the topic. Hey, where do you live? Acha, acha. You also like those, those pineapples or what? I also like. Or my mother-in-law also likes. ऐसे कोई बातें नहीं करेंगे. You stick to the point.
Yes,
Only
sir.
talk about your preferred way of communicating and expressing. That's all. Stick to the point. Okay, guys? Everybody ready?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So I'm gonna make, because some people don't want to speak, so I'm gonna have lesser number of rooms so that maybe in one room there might be some room we'll have 2 or 3 people. Good luck. How long do you think? 5 minutes, 7 minutes for you?
5 minutes enough, sir.
7 minutes.
All right. Good luck. Please join the rooms.
Hi. Hello. Hi, Rohit. Good evening. Yeah, I'm getting better one day and sick one day. Okay. Only we both are here, Hebrew. Yes, yes.
Hello, Rohit. Yeah.
Uh, I feel like acts of service. Uh, I- Acts of service and physical touch. Whoever need a partner, friend, with partner, life partner, for everyone, I feel like physical touch gives some relief and happiness and some pleasure. When they are sad, also physical touch can be heal them. He'll feel like friendly like that. Okay. Hmm. And we can have multiple also, no? Acts of service, I feel like. Uh, so my first priority is acts of service, and then physical touch. Okay. Okay. Like, what was the question? When did I realize this? Okay. Okay. Life when I was in schooling maybe seventh, eighth, ninth, around that period. So what about you? Okay, okay. Hmm. What it means? What does it mean? What we about partner or what we expect or what they are doing? I didn't understand that question itself. Okay. Uh, I think I don't receive any perfect love. Words of affirmation. First, words of affirmation and service also. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. What steps will you take to adapt next? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. So we show affection and real action. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I do first. I think that what makes them happy, and before that, I will think like what is making me happy. So if when they are in my place, what makes them happy? So I'll think of their happiness and my expectation, like the way I give them. Almost, mostly, mostly. and some quality time. What? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And I felt yours also like that. Helping others, not depending is being independent, and you're understanding that how they are feeling. I felt like you said no, what struggling will be, how it will, how hard it will to ask help. You feel kada. So it means you're understanding their perspective also. So that's also great quality. What it, under which love language it comes? Accept, accept service. Words of affirmation. Okay, I'm just reading. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, now to get back to class. Okay. Uh, Maybe he shifted to other room. Initially, you said no, words of affirmation. You like appreciation, and could you please tell more about that? Uh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Rohit, I got your qualification. We come to the beginning. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So, how was it when you listened to other people? How did you feel?
It is great, sir.
And were you comfortable sharing that so and so is your preferred love language?
Yes, sir.
Were you
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
through that interaction, did you learn anything about yourself, about other people? Did you learn something?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
What did you learn?
Let's learn. I understood my love language when now, as the subject is just now introduced. And question which arise while having the discussion with Gauraji, how can we know other person's love language? Because few people don't express what they are expecting from us. That would be a more of a that happens. I experience with elders. So in that situation, how do we even if he gives stroke, they don't, they resist their reaction or response. In that situation, how do we know their love language?
Nice question. Would anybody else like to take this question up?
Yes, sir. We can give them all the options like words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving, I mean, giving gifts, spending quality time, and physical touch. When they are more receptive mode, when they are more happy and joyful, you can see their face, how they are getting satisfied, they are happy, they are appreciated, feeling appreciated like this. So uh, you can understand their love language.
So also when it comes to elders, I think when they give us criticism, also
Sir, can
when they
you,
tell us,
sir, please, can you mute, sir, please? Not able to understand. The noise is means.
Mhm. Neelam ji, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, guys, there was a suggestion that maybe you can observe how they respond, how they react to various love languages, and whichever was the most favorable response, you might like to explore it further to confirm that is the love language of their preference, of their choice. Can we ask a person that, hey, please tell me your love language. I'll come home in the evening. I'll bring you something.
I
Can we have
think
that?
it's better to
So,
invite them to into your this webinars or session so that they can
People,
understand their love
Yeah, but
language.
some people
people,
won't attend anything, won't go anywhere. They're not
yes,
open, right?
They are not even open
people,
to discuss, then how
yes,
come?
yes, people like surprises
This is
more
the
actually.
way only. Only this is the way you have to go through all those languages. Which language they can understand, they can.
I mean, they
Uh,
don't do it intensely. Basically, there is a resistance from
Yes,
inside.
yes.
So that's not an intentional act to resist or block somebody.
so we can say that they are avoidant, sir.
Dekho, even if they are avoidant or if they are type A and type B and whatever their gender is, and even if you get into all that and उनकी कुंडली भी निकाली, फिर भी the main question exists. In what way may I give them love? Yes?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think the suggestion that Momita ma'am,
In,
whatever suggestion Momita ma'am is right now she gave makes sense.
yes,
And I
yes, sir.
personally would also try to experiment with which seems to be the best. And they may not be, wow, they may not be doing all that. They
Yes,
will be very low key. The
yes,
body
sir.
language will be very subtle. The voice will be very subtle. But you have to be
Yes,
very
sir.
observant to notice those small changes there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And one
Exactly.
of the ways, if it's an elderly person, then a good way would be taking them to a park or taking them in a car somewhere, maybe to their friends, and see what are they really liking. And then once you start understanding this is the kind of activity they enjoy, then connecting into the love language might be a better way rather than a direct connect with love languages and try to fit them in that table. Okay, where does it fit? That may be tricky sometimes. But I really appreciate that, be it little children, be it elderly people, you people want to give love to someone from your family or loved ones. It's a beautiful gesture. Anybody else? Is there any learning that you had in the session, in the breakout?
So,
Yeah. So, Garima ma'am, I can see that you've been smoking a lot. There's a lot of smoke in your room. It's not good for health. It's certainly not good for health.
sir,
थोड़ा कम smoke कीजिए.
camera is not good. My
Oh,
laptop
is that? I thought you've been smoking a lot. Okay, okay. Anybody else want to share anything? Divya ma'am?
Sir, I spoke with Rohit, sir.
Uh,
So he said like he felt sad when no one is helping him. And
yes,
even with words also, they they don't feel like appreciating. So it is
yes.
very sad. So he wants to provide everyone that thing.
All right. So,
Learning, sir.
okay. So, what is his love language?
His love language is words of affirmation, sir.
All right. And whichever imaginary person he has, a friend or spouse or family member or anybody, who does he want to understand more in terms of love language? Is there any specific person? We don't want to know who the person is, but is there a specific person
About Rohit, sir.
about Rohit?
He specified many times, sir, mom and dad,
All
like
right.
father and mother.
All right. So, in that case,
In
once,
college days, he didn't get that help and affirmation.
all right. So, these are two different topics. We are talking
Yes.
about what is
Can
their
you
love
repeat the
language,
questions?
and yeah, the question was very simple. What is your love language? And what is the other person's love language who's important in your life?
Hmm.
It could be a friend, it could be your parent, it could be your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, children, whoever. What is their love language? That was the second question. And third question would be, what would you do to adapt
Hmm.
yourself to the other person's love language? What action can you take so that you have a better relationship? See, finally, when we are learning something here, one of the purposes can be how to use whatever the knowledge that we're getting in terms of therapy or helping people or treating people. But we are not doing that. What we are trying to do is get knowledge from psychology, get knowledge from creativity, get knowledge from various avenues and use it to improve our life.
Hmm.
So that is our priority to improve our life for better personal development. In India, they say personality development. So something like that is what our goal is. So keeping that goal in mind, how will I utilize this knowledge to improve my relationship with X person, Y person? And how can I adapt to
Hmm.
their style? Now that I know this is their style. So sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times, I will use my love language to show love to the loved one in my life. But I'm not thinking, how do they appreciate? I'm not thinking about that. And this is a good time to shift into a role where we start thinking, okay, how does that person like? How would that person appreciate? And give them what they want. And if it is possible, ask what you want. If you have a good relationship, you can ask for strokes or you can ask for love or appreciation in the way that you understand and you appreciate and you enjoy. All right, guys. So I believe people were active in the group session. And there are some more slides to do, but I think due to lack of time, maybe we should not. So the key takeaways, anybody wants to just talk about the key takeaways a little bit, whatever that you remember? So basically there is romantic love, like between partners, and there are so many other relationships that there's love. In romantic relationships, there are three things which seem to be important: this compatibility, chemistry, and long-term friendship. And when it comes to love language, which is a very, very important point for us, with whoever we might be interacting with, and even if we don't love them, it could be our boss, it could be, who knows, some uncle, it could be a person in the society. Once we know what they appreciate, maybe we will bring in TA here for a minute and give them strokes in a way that can help us have more cordial, more genuine, and much better and authentic relationship. Even if the relationship is not very deep, but still we can try to have good relationships with people once you start understanding. Another big benefit of studying all this is that you start learning to become an observer. So observation in my book is very important in life. Observing what am I doing, what am I feeling, observing what is this person doing, what could they be feeling. And that's how, once you start observing people close to you, then people in movies, people in novels and books, and people out in the society, people on the news channel, people on YouTube, once you start observing people, I think this is where the magic begins, that even if you have studied or not studied psychology through books or any other means, but if you start understanding people, chances are that these small things might help you develop better relationships, become more peaceful, become more confident, and eventually people are the ones which are going to be helpful for you in the journey of your success and winning. So that's how that might be another way of looking at it. That's it from my side, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody wants to add anything or ask any questions, now is your time. We should be closing in the next couple of
Sir, how to
minutes.
use love language for the self-love? Can it be used?
Self-love, once you know what is your love language, for example, let's say if my love language is buying gifts, then I will look for buying something very tiny, very small, which is not very expensive also for me on a regular basis because I'm pampering myself. If I'm a woman, it could be a small nail paint or earrings. Hey, I got new earrings. Yay. I feel happy. All right. And I used to do
I
a
can
very
do
interesting
this for
trick.
me.
अच्छा मुझे
Sir,
कॉपी कर लिया
sir, my
आपने
love.
अच्छा कोई
So,
मुझे पुकार रहा है सर माय लव आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी रोमांटिक जेस्चर कौन पुकार रहा है मुझे माय लव हाँ
so also women love flowers.
यस
Rather than waiting for somebody to buy flowers, we can buy ourselves a bouquet once in a while and appreciate it.
yeah and
Flowers,
in today's world
Cadbury's chocolates.
yeah and in today's world buying gift for yourself is accepted, it's all right. Earlier it used to feel abnormal, now it's fine. We
Sir,
should
if
buy
the
ourselves small things which may not be expensive. If you have the money, buy something expensive. Some people buy themselves once a year, maybe on the birthday or New Year, they buy themselves some beautiful gift. They save money and buy. That's also a beautiful thing. If that is your love language. If your love language is words, then look in the mirror. Hey, good looking. Maybe you can have some fun with that. If your love language is act of service, then do something that makes you happy. Do something for yourself. For example, taking care of yourself. It could be a small gesture like maybe you have cough, or maybe your stomach is upset, or maybe there's some small physical discomfort that is hurting you and you're ignoring it. But self-love will be you take action, do something about it so that you take care of yourself. It could be taking steam, it could be going to the kitchen, heating the water and taking steam. So that would be taking, I'm not saying pampering yourself, taking care of yourself. So these small things you can do. So I believe love language can be connected to TA and can be connected to overall well-being, because finally, feeling good, for feeling good, self-love is important. For feeling good, self-esteem is important and self-confidence is important, and they are all interconnected. If we are not if we don't value ourselves, then it is very difficult for anybody else also to fall in love with us or even give us love.
Yes, sir.
So if we cannot experience love, if we cannot take care of ourselves, we cannot take care of others, nor can we express love to somebody else.
Very true.
Yes.
Very
Very.
true. So most of the people, especially women, they'll take care of family, children, husband, grandpa, grandma. They'll do so much for the family. Unfortunately, they forget to take care of themselves. And India, mein, it's a very common thing to notice. It could be your mother, my mother. It could be even younger people who just selflessly take care of the family. But deep down, I feel that it is time now in 2025 and 2026 that men and women both should realize that I am also important. I also need love and care, and we should start giving some chota time for us to take care of ourselves. Not easy, but we should start it somewhere because it's an old habit, right? Not to take care of ourselves.
People are awakening, sir.
People are,
Awakening.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Awakening.
Awakening.
People are awakening.
Yes, yes. And which is a good thing. And then there are some people who are going the opposite way. If you don't like me, that is your problem. I'm shamelessly myself.
My
Yeah,
way
I'm
or
shamelessly
yours.
myself and all that. But I think that starts becoming very strong. And then some people use the word attitude. Oh my God, what a cool attitude. I give a damn. And that's a cool attitude. I think there it might we might find it an internal conflict, because I believe people who come here are empathetic people who come here are kind-hearted people, and for them it might be a very culture shock to get from this position to that position, -10 to directly +10 or something like that. So instead of doing all that, I think trying to maintain a balance. I respect you, you are also okay, and I am also
I'm also good.
okay. I think
Yes.
that is the best policy for us, people like us. Anybody else want to say anything, ask anything?
I
So when you talk about self-love, if I can love myself and accept myself, I can love and accept others also easily.
Yes, it's so true. Most of the time when we don't accept somebody else, and if we spend some time, we realize we are not accepting ourselves. If we don't hurt ourselves, if we appreciate ourselves, it is definitely easy to accept other people with their flaws, with their lacunae, and it is definitely easy to not hurt anybody unnecessarily, because that will be a natural way of our thinking, attitude, and behavior. Yes. So
Sir, who
we should be doing this, thinking this, discussing this over and over and over, so that it becomes a part of us and it gets integrated. If we do it only once in a while, again, we may forget. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
similar
Shobana.
to what you just said, जो इंसान खुद से नाराज होता है वो दुनिया से भी नाराज होता है. So if we find out the source of our dissatisfaction or our anger or sadness, there'll be something within us, and if we resolve that, then we can be at peace with the world itself.
But
Yes.
sir, whom to discuss these things? Because some people are not interested to discuss on these things. They can't understand, or they are not interested. Just
Are you saying people are not interested in listening to you talking about yourself?
not myself. These topics you are telling that if we don't discuss, we may forget. So I am.
Oh, that one.
Uh,
Okay, so that is the reason
uh,
why it's a good idea to have like-minded friends. It's a good idea to have people who are, positive, going on the same journey. It's like sitting in the same bus. We are all going to the same destination. We reach, let's say we are going from Bombay to Goa, and we are in the same bus. Once we reach Goa, you will have your own hotel, you will have your own beach, somebody goes somewhere else, but at least the journey is together till Goa. Similarly, if we have a positive attitude and keep meeting positive minded people in the journey, then in some way or the other, we are repeating our positive thoughts, we are repeating our positive concepts, sharing it with people, like minded people who have no negative intentions for us or themselves, and meeting these positive people through such or other programs or even other places, but meeting more and more people who are positive, who are genuine, who are not pretentious. I think that is a good way that we are in touch with discussing the right thing with the right people.
So I think people don't want to speak or express because then they feel vulnerable. They don't want to show their weaknesses. They don't realize by expressing and understanding their weakness, they can improve themselves and grow stronger.
Yes, ma'am, and you're right. People don't really share information or express openly. And today's world, everybody is scared that maybe this person will take advantage of me. Maybe this
True,
person will
sir.
feel I'm
Yes.
foolish.
right.
So it is like that. It is natural for people to feel that way. What can we do? The only thing we can do is try to create a safe
Yes, sir.
space, make sure that we respect people and let people know that, hey, whatever you're going through, I feel your pain, I understand you. Even if we are counselors or not counselors, but still, if we can create that kind of a positive vibe and not interfere in their life, but let them know, okay, hey, even I used to feel like this, or even I have my problems. So that way, what happens is we all realize that we are all human beings and we all have similar issues rather than pretending that I'm better than you or something like that. But again, that all boils down to meeting the right people, meeting similar people in a community like this, where people have similar thoughts, where there is no politics, where we don't want anything from each other. There is no business happening. There is no intentions, ulterior motives, or anything like that happening. So we should be meeting more and more people, and those people will be able to share. Mature people. और दुनिया में बहुत अच्छे लोग भी हैं, mature लोग भी हैं, but sometimes we don't meet them. That's all. They are also busy. We are also busy. We don't cross each other's paths, but there are a lot of good people out there. So Rahul, you're here for the first time. Want to say anything? Ask anything?
Yeah, I don't know when there was a topic discussion regarding understanding ourselves. Someone introduced self-love to it, so I just wanted to add one point to it. I know a book called as Mindset that is being written by psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck. So from that perspective, it's a very go-to book. It's like you can uh, explore a lot of things in that book when it comes to self-love.
Great. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything?
So also books written by Louis Hay, where she says that you need to love yourself and accept and forgive. And I think
Yes.
that's something which is very nice. There's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff on the internet.
Fortunately for us, there could be 30 different authors and 200 different books
Yes,
which
sir.
give similar messages.
Yes,
So
sir.
each to his own, whichever you vibe with and whichever you feel comfortable, it's a great idea to read those books and find the author of your choice. More or less, the messages are similar these days.
Yes, sir.
Some people have a different style of writing. The examples are a certain way, and some people have a certain personality. Whichever you feel you like and you enjoy, it's a good idea to explore and keep in touch with by reading. Reading is a good thing to do.
So do you suggest any book, or who proposed the love language, this theory?
There's a book called The Five Love Languages. You would like to read it.
Okay.
And there are other books also, Five Love Language for Teenagers, Five Love Language for Children. So there are further developments and advancements there in that area. So what was interesting for me today is that various psychologists and various researchers come up with their own theory. This person said there are three, the other person said there are five, the other person brings something else to the mix. And we are lucky that we can corroborate all those models and create our own or have a deeper understanding by looking at various models. One time we had done mental models, a session on mental models. So that also helped us by understanding so many different things. So we are not saying this path is right, that path is wrong, but we are right now in a position that we are getting exposed to various paths, various ideas, various concepts, and we have an open mind. And whichever we resonate with the most, we should follow and we should implement, apply. Some people would like to read, listen. Some people would like to apply. Even if they read a little bit, they want to apply something. So I think that's a good balance would be to read a little bit and apply also. One of them may not be enough. All right. Should we call it a day?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. The next session, I'm not sure when, this week or next week. If this week it happens, it might be Saturday evening. Today is what? Thursday
Yes.
evening. It might be. I'll let you know. If not, then certainly next week. And the topics you do let me know if there's any topic you'd like to cover, but we do have 3 topics in mind, and they are creativity, focus, and overthinking. And soon, in the month of October, we have new programs, certificate programs on transactional analysis coming up. So whoever missed the last time, we'll let you know if you'd like to join.
Certified means?
It's basically a certificate program. It is not certified, but you receive a certificate from a well-known school.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Thank you,
night.
sir.
Good night,
Thank you,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
sir. Thank you so much.
Enjoy,
Right, everyone.
enjoy your love languages.
Sure. Sure, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for enlightening us, sir.
We
Bye-bye.
started to adapt new love languages.
So ma'am
Awesome.
can sing for us one line.
Kar do abhi.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, I don't think she heard you. So maybe next time in that case.
It's always a treat to hear ma'am sing.
Hey, jaldi decide karo. Momita ma'am,
Yes, yes, sir.
there is one secret lady asking you to sing. Please respond to her quickly.
Ma'am, 2 lines,
Okay,
please.
शीला जी ओके क्या गाना है मुझे तो ये नहीं रहता मतलब लिरिक्स याद नहीं रहता फिर भी मैं गाने के लिए कोशिश करती हूँ अपने अपने सीमाओं के बंदी है पैमाना है इतना भी इतना ही दुनिया को समझा जितना खुद को समझा है अपने अपने सीमाओं का बंदी है पैमाना है
Beautiful, ma'am. Thank you.
Very
Thank you
much
so
true,
much.
ma'am.
I hope
Yeah.
someday I will sing properly.
You sang well, ma'am. The lines were very good. Thank you.
Yes,
We'll see you on
very
stage
meaningful
someday.
lines. Very meaningful lines.
ये पूरा सॉन्ग आप अगर सुन लेंगे ना मतलब कितना अच्छा गाना है मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है
Okay.
फिलोसॉफिकल सॉन्ग एक्चुअली
Yes.
Thank you for the treat, ma'am.
थैंक यू
Thank
सो
you.
मच थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you, Mamita ma'am.